edition of the Sports Court. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Sport here on a Tuesday. And yes, you can tell by the ring, the Barnes and Michael show. First time, long time. What's going on, brother?
What's good, dude? Good to be back. I heard Renee taking my shtick yesterday.
Yes, I was going to mention that Renee doing an outstanding job. It's a tough follow for you after Renee.
It is.
It seemed like a fan favorite.
She is. And I don't blame him. But it's good to be here. Going to talk some Yankees. Not going to talk about the other team that I really, I was talking about it. I play hoops Monday night. A couple Mets fans there. And, they agree. They think they're cursed and they have to move out of New York.
And I think one thing that I mentioned that was met by much resistance from our one and only Anthony Materiello, and that was that when Steve Cohen, took over, and there's this quote unquote, 5-year plan. And it was just like one of those things. Oh, don't even mention this. Like, just because he has a lot of money, that means that he's going to be successful. And after the first couple years went on with obviously no success, Tony, no. But I think now we're getting to a point where no could turn into yes.
Yeah. No, it's tough. People think you got money, you know how to win. It's not how it goes, man. And that just shows the Steinbrenner family, the GOAT, the OG, did it right.
Yeah, absolutely. And it does seem like too, and again, it's early. Yes, Josh, before he jumps out of his
seat.
Has
a conniption.
Yeah. But it does seem like there's a slightly different, and me and Matt have been using this word all year, mindset, with the Yankees this year. Just in terms of, I think they're getting away from like those kind of bonehead decisions, such as like when they sent Luis Gil down to the minors, bringing up Jason Dominguez, having Ryan McMahon, kind of come off the bench, playing Rosario, and I think we're going to see the Rice nonsense with the left-handers, come to a rest as well. And Buster Olney was on with Rick and Dave before, and he was kind of alluding to that he thinks the Yankees are not only the clear-cut, best team in the American League right now, but that also, come trade deadline time, Brian Cashman has shown that he'll put all the chips on the table. So they could get aggressive then if they even need to, because like I was just texting Matt, before the show started, and it's just like he was saying, you don't want to mess with it as well. And I do think there's a world like, sure, you could always improve, but where your internal pieces, really are the catalysts moving you forward. Obviously, Dominguez is up right now. We know Spencer Jones is down there. And then I keep talking about it, but Carlos Legrand, I think could really, really help us, coming out of the bullpen. I know they love him as a starter. But I really think he would just add another element. And then you think about too, Ryan Weathers probably going to be in the pen sooner than later as well. You might not need to do anything, which is kind of crazy. Third base does feel like a weakness, but I've been saying I just love the combination of McMahon on defense late, Rosario with the offense early. It feels like it's something that works, and it's working right now. Obviously, they won again last night. We'll talk about that in a sec. But I guess if you want to start, we do have a few comments here.
We do have some comments. We have Donna saying, good morning, with a bunch of emojis. We got coffee. We got all these sports emojis, music, or animal footprints, maybe.
Donna loves the emojis, the gummies.
Ants. And hi, Mike. Hi, Donna. Yo, what up, fam?
Josh
From
B.
Josh B. Ernie saying, oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say good chord session last night. Through a lot of the Yankee game, we were talking to Max, sports report as well. And who else? I guess Chief a little bit before he got home, but it was kind of hilarious. I was trying, and I did end up sticking out, even though I fell asleep. I think Josh can attest this, but I think he caught me like a Josh B, like fall asleep on Discord type of thing.
Oh, yeah?
Watching the Yankee game late, coming off the Mohegan trip.
Yeah.
Shot, lights off in my room, watching the
Yeah.
game. But I did end up staying up for the last out. But me and Josh were having some good golf conversation.
Wow.
It was awesome to get the win. So shout out Josh B.
Ernie saying, yeah.
Yeah.
And Donna saying, good morning to Josh and Yerny. Josh replying with the morning, and then Josh with the classic Michael.
Yes, and I apologize, Donna. I apologize. Just thinking about 10 things that you were there the whole time, we always appreciate your presence. So
Yes.
my apologies, and we appreciate you here.
Yes.
Because you're here all the time.
And then Ernie saying, personally, I think we were right, and the people with the need for a Prozac during a game need to chill.
Is he talking about the Mets?
I think so. Theophil, the strawberry crumble to my shortcake. How the hell are you? Dude, I'm doing well. I can't complain.
Yankees,
DTV,
yes.
TCA.
Summer. Even though it's not even summer, but it feels like summer.
It does, and it's the best. It really is. I know Tony hates the summer, but
I don't know. He has certain things like he's full of shit. Like he says things, but it's just because we like it, so he's gonna say it doesn't. Like guac, get out of here. Tableside guac is good. You just like have your vendetta. I told him it's like a Zach Wilson type of thing that he just can't get off of.
Yes, I'm thinking he is talking about Brandon. LOL.
Oh yes, because he was talking about Ernie with the Prozac. Yeah, Brandon. I'm trying to think. Have you talked to Brandon before? I know I've never met him. He lives in New Jersey. I think he just graduated from Seton Hall a couple of years ago. But he has a show as well. But he's a big Yankee fan. And in the chat, he just is always like one little thing happens, and it's like a complete catastrophe. Game's over, and then 90% of the time he says that, and then we end up winning by 5 runs. But huge fan, so obviously we love that. But yeah, he does have a problem of like just chilling.
Sounds like Mark.
Yeah, I would say so. But it's great. No, because then the thing is too, I feel like we're similar in a sense because I cannot help it. I know Matt's like this too. I do watch every game like it's Game 7 of the World Series, and I do runners on 9th inning, like they could blow it. Like even last night, for instance, like I do get all like bugged out, like anxious, like just want to get the W, want to win every day, even though that's not possible. But the difference is, I don't say like, we're in trouble. Like after giving up a run, it's like I've accepted that not only is the best team in the league most likely going to lose somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 games every season, but these guys are great athletes, great ball players. They're going to make mistakes. Like you have to accept it. It's not, there's not an earthquake because somebody made an error in the field or swung at a bad pitch.
No, yeah, agreed.
She says guac is junk. I forget. You like guac or no?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, isn't it like it's like weird if you don't like guac, to be honest.
I mean, it's a healthy, good snack.
Yeah, and it has to be made right. Yes, of course. We don't like the slimy prepackaged, but a homemade fresh guac, like there's nothing's better with chips.
I know.
You just keep going and going.
Yeah. I've been having I've recently had I know you love bar taco, and I will say for
where's that coming from?
well, it's me, I guess. They're great. And they're not that pricey, actually.
Depending on like also it depends if it's like me and Matt going there though, fucking hungry, dude.
Oh yeah.
Then like and you're drinking and stuff, yes, you get pricey. But if you're like, I'm gonna have 3 tacos and split the guac, it's really not. It's just, but you want 10 tacos, couple drinks.
I don't know. Yeah, see, that's why I don't get the drink, so it doesn't add up. And like with no drinkage, I'll get like one of the mocktails or whatever, but those aren't pricey. It's like tacos, let's say 6 tacos between 2 people, a couple apps, it always comes out to around like 50 something bucks. It's not bad.
No, it's the margaritas are like $15, $16.
Yeah. See, and then that's where it gets you.
And like I said, I know I, push the pedal just like Matt, with you just want to be full, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys do take it to another level. I will turn it off and just look at ESPN updates. My secondhand embarrassment is alive and kicking. Maybe talking about Yanks, watching it.
But like you're saying, Don, if it takes a left turn, like, is that what you're saying? Like,
I think so.
Yeah.
Chief in here saying 9. I don't like any food that is my favorite color. That's crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Guac is trash, Ernie. Come on, bud.
Kind of a trash take right there.
You don't like W? Jay Bird says. Jay. Maybe a couple gummies this morning.
Yeah.
But he does say guacamole rocks.
Okay.
So he's back.
He's back. And she says yes. Yeah, I mean, yes, if it's 9-0 in the fourth, like, okay, like maybe we're talking about something, Donna, but if we're down 3 runs in the 4th inning, I mean, it's like there's a lot of game left. Like, and it's like the thing is, this team, has just shown that tendency to battle back, which is just imperative. So yeah, I mean,
has Jay been commenting recently?
He had a little hiatus, but I think the last week he's hit 3 or 4 shows.
Yeah, no, it's because Mets.
Yeah,
falling off the map.
That was just a dumb.
Chief coming in here, backing it up. Guac is absolutely delicious.
Yes, and I'm sure Chief too. His chef experience, I'm sure he makes it top notch.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a bad call by Jay, just kind of copying Tony with the Mets. I mean, it's just.
I know.
And
I turn it off Saturday night or whatever game was 7-4 when they sucked on my son.
Yeah, I mean, it was 7-1 going to the 9th. So I mean, and they scored those 3 runs. And I don't know if you heard me say this. I mentioned this. I'm trying to think. It was when I went to the Yankee game, so that was 2 weeks ago, and I had called into Tony. But I was saying, did you hear the whole thing about Sid Rosenberg with the Mets and the Yankees or no?
No.
So he's a sports.
Oh wait. Is this the dude that was a Mets fan?
Yes.
When Mandavi was there, it said Mets are too woke.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I've been a Mets fan 40 years, whatever, and went to the Yankees.
Yes.
Yeah.
And no, he posted the picture wearing the pinstripe jersey. Then I saw him at the game. He was sitting like a couple rows like down below me in like the legends section.
Wow.
It was just so insane.
See, that's what they need to do.
Right.
Tony and Jay need to do that. Follow suit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, do you want to be a winner?
Yeah.
Or do you want to be a loser?
Yeah. And I mean, the Mets have had so many opportunities and they just continue, to fuck it up.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
I really believe they're cursed.
Yeah.
I think it's something with like trying to imitate the logo and all that with the Yankees. You just if they had their own look, I think it would have been a different history.
But also something that we never look at. And you think about the Rangers, you think about the Knicks, you think about the Mets, you think about the Jets, is the owner matters way more than everybody realizes. And what is the common denominator between all those teams?
Yeah.
The owner sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's like, oh, Cohen. But it's like, if you don't know what you're doing, you could have $9 trillion. It doesn't make you successful.
Yeah, no, it's a perfect example of I worked in a restaurant way back in the day, and it was like The Bear. I don't know if you've ever seen the show The Bear.
So I've heard of it.
It's great. Saw it. I feel like you'd really like it. It's something you.
But that's not the cocaine. Was there a Cocaine Bear show too? I thought there was something you guys reviewed like 5 years ago.
That was like a movie.
Okay, that was a movie.
This
Nothing
is
to
a
do
show
with this.
about a sandwich shop owned by a brother who dies, who kills himself. His younger brother's like a Michelin star chef.
Okay.
Comes in, takes the restaurant over, and turns it into this dope restaurant. And hold please. And and that's what the restaurant was like. It was dope, dude. It was on Black Rock, where now Granola Bar is.
Wait, but not. Oh, okay. Where Granola Bar is. I thought you were talking about for a second Bear and Grill.
No. Bear everywhere.
Did you used to go there though? Because Bear and Grill was awesome.
I did for like their happy hour stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was dope. It was popping. money. If they sell it, sells it high.
Right.
The owner had a couple kids, wanted to get out. And by the way, great ownership. Like you were busboy and he saw you working hard. You'd open up your check at the end of the week. You'd have $200 cash extra.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Go to Mohegan.
But yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
New owner comes in, never owned a restaurant. Does that ring a bell for you? Had a lot of money.
Yeah.
Goes under in a year and a half.
Yeah. It just happens all the time.
Tommy Donovan in here saying, "What's up, fellas? Rice and Judge, best combo in baseball."
Tommy, the best. We really appreciate him. And he always texts me too, Yankee stuff. Because I guess I feel like, and I'm sure it's the same thing for you. Like when stuff happens with the Yankees, like I feel like everybody thinks of me right away.
Oh yeah, well
which
you
is
are
awesome.
you're the ambassador.
So yeah, he's been texting me recently about the Yankees, and yeah, you can't argue with that. Ben Rice has become a star for our eyes. I was ahead of this last year because the exit velocity numbers showed that he had the worst luck in baseball last year. He could get some MVP votes this year.
Yeah,
that's not even a stretch.
We'll finish up these comments and go to the call,
which is Anthony Brander.
I don't know. And Jay Bird says this is what made me chuckle a little bit. He said, "I'm a loser, baby."
Yeah. Well,
Jay Bird, I love that song from back in the Beatles. See, like Jay's cultured. And then he said, and I chuckled at this, "You're a bear, Mike." And then Donna says, "The Stars, the guy that is the Bruce Springsteen." Oh yeah. She's saying that the lead in The Bear is the same guy who plays Bruce Springsteen. What's his name right now? Jay's gonna say it in a sec. I'm not gonna have to look it up. But until then, oh my bad. We'll go to
Matthew Gabriel, Hone In Now, and Karma. Which I agree with all of them. Come on.
You're on the sports port.
Oh.
Sorry, you're on the sports port. Should be working. Hello? Oh, wait. That's my bad. Hold. God, this thing's so finicky. There we go. We hear you. Sportsport caller. You're live.
What's going on?
Yo, there he is. First time, long time.
First time, long time.
No, honestly, Chief, it feels like it though. No.
Because I think the last time I called him last Thursday.
Yeah, no, I'm saying for you, that's a long time.
Yeah, well, Friday I was off from work because like I had Friday and Saturday I took off because I was trying to finish up the floors and these stairs and then fucking the bathrooms obviously.
Yeah.
And then yesterday there was technical difficulties with being able into my segment. So there was, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. I just figured I just wait out, you know what I'm saying? Give a call in today. It's nice that Mike's there, you know what I mean? Love Mike.
What's up, Chief? Good to hear from you. I always love listening to the show and having you call in. It's great to hear.
And I know you recognize this, and you've probably heard me say this many times, but Chief, one of the rare, and yes, there are a couple in here. I'm not singling anybody out, so don't get crazy, but just rare diehard Yankee fans that just gets the whole thing. You know, those don't grow on trees, Michael.
No, they don't. They don't grow on trees, and if they did, we'd have a bunch of them, but we do not. Jay saying Jeremy Allen White, by the way. Thank you, Jay. I knew you would do it. I knew it.
So it's the same guy it's the same dude that plays the lip on Shameless.
Yes.
I know you don't really watch TV.
He was great in that too.
Yeah,
he was. I'm actually just finishing it.
Great show.
I'm actually right now. I'm watching Succession.
I've never seen it.
It's so funny. The theme song is kind of catchy. I just keep replaying it, like on the YouTube
you love
video
that.
of it.
Yeah, you love that.
But have you seen Succession, Chief, or no?
I have not. Actually, I haven't even heard of it. Didn't even know it existed.
HBO.
You just said it. So.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Really? I'm surprised I didn't know about it because I actually love HBO. Like, it's actually my favorite thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm surprised that I've been watching The Pit on HBO too. Have you seen that?
I saw some of it. That's all right. You know, honestly, the medical stuff. Me and Sam have watched some of those shows. I don't like how it's kind of like a down vibe. You know what I mean? It's like it's too much for me, I think.
Ernie coming in
Well,
here
I'll
saying,
tell you.
"Oh, go ahead, Chief."
No, go ahead, Mike. It's your show, baby. Come on now.
Well, I was just saying, Ernie coming in here with a little funny comment here, saying, "Asking Barnes, have you seen this? Is so loaded."
You know,
It's a loaded pistol.
it is tough too, like, cause like it's kind of a snail's pace during Yankee season because it's like off days after the game, so watching little segments. And I will. A good show is good, but I can't get into this stuff that's just not that great. And yeah, the medical stuff though, it's too much. It's too much. Everyone's dying. Everything's traumatic. It just that's not. I don't have time for that. It's too much.
Yeah, I actually have the problem with, you know what I'm saying, like we're watching it. There was the one, like an old man that passed away and stuff like that. Like the whole story was just like almost like a complete like relive of my mom, like when she passed away, like fucking heartbreaking, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's
tough.
definitely a downer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it definitely is. I'll give you that. But I definitely like the drama and the intense, like
Help
it's not
yourself.
stop action. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how you know what I'm saying? Like, the forced comedy, like, it's not forced comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like real life shit that people go through on a regular basis. You know what I mean?
Right.
Renee's in here sneaking in a Krispy Kreme. You guys could see her on the video. There she is.
The star of the show yesterday.
Yep.
But down to business here, though, Chief. You know, bouncing back yesterday after the disappointing loss on Sunday, you know, felt pretty good. I thought, you know, Fried was dialed, and Ben Rice feels like every game he's going yard. Seems like Judge is heating up. I think you might have mentioned that. But boy, is it a good feeling right now at 19-10. Fuck, I'm like,
yeah, I mean, the crazy thing is that, like, I mean, Sunday's loss sucks, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, you never want to lose to the Astros because we fucking hate them.
Right.
But even more so, like, they're not a very good baseball team, so it's just, you definitely don't want to be losing those games to them. But at the end of the day, Arrighetti has been actually rather good. He's probably, like, one of the, he's probably been the one, like bright spot that they've had all year. Like none of any of their hitters are actually even doing that good. Altuve is doing all right, but I mean, like, they're not the team that. Well, I guess Alvarez is hitting really well. I think he leads the majors in home runs, and he's batting over 300. So I mean, like, he is good, but outside of him and Altuve, Arrighetti, like, it's just there's not a lot to be, you know what I'm saying, positive down there in Houston right now. So. Like, it's definitely a, you know what I'm saying, like a loss that we probably didn't want. But again, like we've discussed over and over again, if you're going to win 94 games, bro, you're going to lose 78. You know what I'm saying? So those games are going to come. You're going to lose them.
To correct you on this, Chief, but it's 68, by the way, not 78.
68.
Tomato.
Right, you know. Exactly that, Michael. Exactly that, sir. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the fact of the matter is you're going to lose games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's 78 or 68.
Everybody loses at least 60 games. That's the rule of thumb.
Yeah, like, it's just well, I mean, I don't want to say everybody because you did have that Mariners team in what, 2000, it was 2001, 2002, that won 114.
I mean, but we could do it 99 because teams no one won 100 games last year, maybe not even the year before as well. You know, so it's just there's more parity on the league now, and I think that has to do with more playoff spots and more teams going for it. So you don't have as many clunkers. So there's just not. There used to be years 3, 4, 100-win teams. That doesn't seem like it's happening anymore.
No, I think a lot of it has to do too with the interleague play. Like, the fact that you're not playing the bullshit teams in your league anymore, like, and you're playing the other teams. So, like, for instance, like, where you would look at the American League and say it's not very strong. So if all you're doing is playing the American League teams, like, yeah, you're going to boost up your record because you're playing all the shitty teams. But now when you're playing the NL teams that got good teams in there, like, it's going to mess with your records a little bit because you're obviously going to go against, you know what I'm saying, better teams here and there that are pitching. So, like, it's going to happen. And that's why, like I said, I actually love interleague play. I know a lot of people can't stand it, but I fucking enjoy it.
The only thing I will say, though, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I still, even though it's nice to play every team in the league, I do miss playing division rivals 19 times a season.
I just think
I don't know.
I just think it helps.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just feel like it gets your team. Let's say obviously for us the Yankees, it gets them better. Like overall, they're going to be a better team come playoffs, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, no, and that's true. I think I'm more looking at it as a fan perspective, and I just think like the games against the Red Sox, even though they're probably going to be a shit team this year, those are great. You can't get too many of those, and it just seems like the division kind of schedule is spaced out. It goes quick because you only have 2 series at each team rather than 4 series, Yeah, 4 would it be 4 series? No, not 4 series, but it would be 3 series at each team's park. So, but listen, baseball season's the best. We love it, and it was nice to get that win last night. And I think I was talking to you last night, Chief, about how we were saying that I was suggesting, I think Josh was saying he didn't think so, but I feel like Ben Rice can replicate Soto's numbers from 2024 this year.
We definitely did not discuss that last night.
I think you might have. You might have
been after I got off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been when I just got home. I lost service last night for whatever reason when I was down the street from my house. Because you were in the middle of talking to Max, and then all of a sudden you just cut out on me.
Yeah.
But anyways, listen, to replicate the numbers that Soto puts up, that's a tall glass to fill. You know what I'm saying? Especially the walks. I feel like the walks are something that that's the fact that you're able to go deep into these pitch counts, you know what I'm saying? Get those 10, 11, 12 pitch counts and walk away with the walk. You know what I'm saying? It obviously gets into the pitcher's head. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to lose somebody on a fucking 10, 11, 12 pitch count. You wouldn't be able to get that out. So it obviously fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? It obviously opens the door a little bit more for Judge because of the fact that you don't have no place to put him. Right. You know what I'm saying? And right now, you got Ben Rice leading off, which is is it ideal? No. That's probably not where I would want him to be batting. But because he's there, I feel like both of them are getting the best of the best right now because what do I do?
Well, that's that's only against lefties. I think they're doing that. He batted second last night. They still mess around with Trent, but honestly, I would rather have Ben Rice lead off and just bat Trent in the bottom of the lineup. I hate that they're so set on that they want him to be the leadoff batter. It's so ridiculous.
Well, it's because it's just you know what I'm saying, the old school mentality, of who's just supposed to be your prototypical leadoff batter. You don't really think of your fucking catcher, first baseman, being the prototypical leadoff batter.
But Grisham, who's not fast and doesn't hit for average, but hits for power. Oh yeah, he's your prototypical leadoff hitter. It's such a dumb thought process. I feel like.
No, but so this is the thing though, right? When you think of the old school mentality of what the prototypical leadoff guy is, yes, average guy's got speeds, getting on base, you know what I'm saying, working counts, got a good eye. So, but what position are they? Usually they're a center fielder.
Or center fielder, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, middle fielder,
yeah.
It's very rare that you're gonna have a first baseman, a catcher, your right fielder, you know what I'm saying, your prime time positions normally aren't leadoff guys. But I mean, when you think about it, who are you putting in that spot? You putting Jose there? No.
I want Jazz, dude. I would like it to be Jazz, Rice, and Judge. I think that would be awesome.
Really? You really have that much faith in Jazz to lead it off?
Yes, because of what's coming up behind him. I don't think he's gonna get as many bad pitches because they're not gonna want to walk him.
That's true. I guess because if he's able to get on base, it's obviously a terror on the base paths as long as he's got his head on. So he would be, you know what I'm saying, good to have, you know what I'm saying, in that position. Just a matter of making sure that he's not swinging at stupid shit. You know what I mean? Which he's prone to do.
I just think, though, you know what I mean? Even early in the count, the pitchers are going to want to get ahead. He's going to get some fastballs that are over the plate, you know?
Yeah, which, I mean, and hopefully he'll be able to take advantage of it. That would be ideal. But it's, again, is that, he has a tendency to chase some balls, which, you know what I'm saying, you really don't want out of your leadoff guy. Like, you want somebody that's got a great eye, that's seeing everything. Like, that's why, like, Ben Rice he's actually pretty good in that spot if when you think about it, because he holds everything that you would need in order to be a good leadoff guy. The only thing that, like, he does that you're not really looking for is he's got power. Right. That's not really what you're looking for out of a leadoff dude. But it's still, though, like, that's what you need. You need that guy. And I don't know. Like, I don't have that faith in Jazz. Like, I know Ernie fucking sucks his dick. You know what I'm saying? But, like, to me, like, I don't think he's that great. I truly don't. Like, to me, like, he can't get out of town fast enough.
Yeah, no, well, it's like, you know, it's the conversation we have all the time. I just try to just look at everything, you know, realistically, and realistically, he's going to be on the team this year. I don't think they're going to sign him to an extension or re-sign him, but I do think it's a lock that he's going to be on the team this year. So the reason I agree with you on the plate discipline, but like I said, I think he'd get better pitches, and it only helps us if he's getting on first because of his speed. I mean, it really might just take a single to score him, you know, which is just a great opportunity, you know, advantage to have. So that's just kind of my thought. While we have him, I kind of like that. And I mean, if Jason Dominguez is going to be up, maybe he could be the leadoff guy. That's another guy because he has the speed. I do like the speed in that top spot. I know baseball's got away from that, but I do like that.
No, I love speed in that top spot too. Like, ideally, who you would love to be that guy would be Volpe if he could get his head out of his hands. You know what I mean? Like, because he does possess the things that you need. He has the speed. He's able to run the bases. He's that middle infielder. Like, it's a good spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, for him, if he could actually fucking produce.
I just feel like
I guess we'll see.
Right? I just feel like he's not capable of producing.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, he's been doing good during his rehab assignment. I do know that. So, I mean, I guess, like, time will tell, because, I mean, he's coming up. So, yeah. It's I don't know exactly when he's getting activated, but it's around the corner. And so, like, it's just and then, like, that's because I actually just got the thing last night. Like, I told you that with that one email that I get. It's about the Yankees thing, and I forget what the fucking name of it is. But anyways, like, that's, like, they were talking about how, like, it's gonna, like, Volpe is gonna be back, and it's gonna come at a cost that's gonna piss off Yankee fans, which is Jose not starting at shortstop, because at the end of the day, like, right now, like, he's taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been fantastic. Like, he's playing good ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's hitting. It's just it fucking aggravates me, like, to think that, like, they're just gonna put Volpe back in that spot, and it's just like he hasn't earned it. Just hasn't. Like, Jose's earned the opportunity to play this out. Like, if you know that a month down the road, like, he's still not producing right, like, no doubt, bro. Then give Anthony a chance again. But, like, right now, though, bro, like, how do you take him out of that spot with the way that he's playing?
Yeah, no, I
mean, the only thing I could think of, though, is he doesn't have he has a short leash, though. Now with him doing well at shortstop, Volpe only has a short leash. It's not going to be like last year where it's like we're all clamoring for him to go, but there's no one there to back him and put him and replace him. You know, like, he's going to have to perform or he's out.
Yeah, but that you would like to think that, Mike. But, like, in the same sense, like, last year, like, we did have Jose. You know what I'm saying? After we made the trade, so he was there, and yet we still continued to go with him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that's what worries me is that, like, how long of a leash does he truly have? Well, and, like, it kind of feels like, with it, especially considering the fact that he's already named, like, he's the starting shortstop as soon as he gets back. Like, it seems like his leash is kind of fucking long.
I know, but I do think, and I was telling Michael about this before. You know, it does feel like there's a different mindset this year, and we saw that with Heel. It's nice that Dominguez is up, and then just call up some journeyman or something to take Stan's spot, and he's playing and stuff. I do think because Jose Caballero has produced, that Volpe is not going to be able to play the way that he played last year and keep his job. There's no way. I mean, sure, you want to tell me that it'll be a platoon or something, I could buy that, but they're not going to just let him go 2 months, hit 200, make a bunch of errors, and just keep it. That's not going to happen. I promise you, Chief.
Listen, I hope you're right, good sir. I truly do, because like I don't want to fuck with what's working right now. You know what I mean? Like it's the old fucking saying: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's the thing. It's not broken right now. 19-10 says it's not broken. Like, especially when you look across the fucking, you look across town and you see the fucking disaster fire that the Mets are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, why fuck with it if it's working? You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't working, then no problem, bro. Do what you got to do. But it's working, so just let it be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I just don't understand, like, why we always have to try to be the smartest guy in the room, or why we always got to try to make it out like, hey, we didn't fuck this up. Like, bro, sometimes you just got to take a listen and say, you know what? We fucked up not trading Anthony. Like, we should have traded on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we thought he was going to be better than what he is. It was a bad call on our part. It is what it is. We need it on the chain. But at least we got the guy that's going to be able to take care of business right now. Like, that's just the way that you got to look at it. Like, you can't just keep thinking about, like...
No, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you just can't keep thinking about that trade. Like, and it's just like, I got to prove everybody wrong that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that I wasn't dumb for not trading him. Like, and, like, when we all know you were dumb for not trading him. Like, you should have. Like, you should have got Luis Castillo. Like, I understand he struggled. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't, like, but I mean, at the end of the day, though, like, the last couple of years, he has been very good. And who's not to say that, like, he could have made a difference 2 years ago in the World Series? Who's to say he doesn't make the difference last year? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you just don't know, bro. Like, and as I can tell you this, is that Anthony did make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't help us. So, like, that's, at the end of the day, like, everybody knows he was dumb for not making the trade. And, yeah, he just continues to keep trying to double down on it so that way it makes it out like, see, told you.
Yeah, but I will tell you, I promise you, this is the last straw, because they know by next season that Lombard will be ready to go. So I think that's the plan, and they definitely want to see it out to an extent. But I do believe that Jose Caballero has earned the right where he's going to play if Volpe's not going to play well, and obviously, given the way that he's played in recent years, you're expecting that scenario to happen and to work itself out. But obviously, it would only be to our strength if Volpe was good as well, and then you just have more options. But we got to take one thing at a time. So we'll see what happens. That's around the corner. We do have ourselves a treat tonight, though, with DeGrom versus Schlittler. I'm fully anticipating, a pitcher's tool, but I think we'll be able to get a couple runs off of DeGrom, and I would not be surprised, Chief, if we got 7 shutout innings from Cam Schlittler here.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked either. Like, I mean, I told you yesterday, like, I thought Freed was going to go 8 because I just felt like it was a good matchup. Turns out he only went to 6. He probably could have went 7, but you know how they are with the fucking hook with him. They're always getting him out of there as soon as possible. So, like, but I mean, like, he still was fantastic last night, and I think Cam offers the same thing, the same opportunity. I think he'll be able to go in there, take care of business, shut them down. He looks like he's right to ship. He had that one bad start, but outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's right back to business. So, hopefully we can just continue to keep building on everything that we've been doing and playing. And like I said, it's just we just got to continue with the bats. That's our biggest thing. The pitching is there, bro. Like, we know what they're going to do. Like, that's why we have what we have. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we just got to continue with the bats. I don't ever worry about, like, what. The only person I worried about what was going to give us was Luis Hill. That's the only guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and I guess at times with Ryan Weathers, like, it's still up for debate, like, what he is. But, I mean, Will Warren's been fantastic. Weathers has been good, too. Like, I don't want to take anything away from the guy. Like, I'm not trying to down-talk him or talk bad about him. Like, he's been very good for us. Like, he's definitely filled the role. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, definitely get mad at him for nothing on that. But it's just, he is a question mark, you know what I mean? But the other 3, though, like, they've been lights out all year. Max is doing his thing, Cam's doing his thing, Will's doing his thing, right? So it's just, you know what I mean? Like, and then obviously we got the The reinforcements are on the way. You know what I mean? Like which is just insane to fucking think that you're about to add Carlos Rodon and Garrett Cole to your rotation like a mid fucking year trade. Like that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like who's able to do something like that? Like you got Toronto that eventually is going to get Shane Bieber back. Like yeah, like he's good. You know what I mean? Like if he's the guy that he once was, but who's to say that he is? Because it's been a little bit since we've really seen him be that guy. So yeah, it's really cool to see. And like that's why I was going to say earlier too about the whole like playing in division rivals as much and shit like that, bro. Because like in the situation like when you have like Baltimore, Toronto, Boston, if they're not very good, bro, like what good does it serve to play them over and over again? Like you know what I mean? Like why beat up on the same fucking shit teams all the time? You know what I mean? Like
I think it just was tradition.
You need to have that adversity.
It was tradition, but also we got to remember that last year this was a 3 playoff team division too. It is early, you know, so it's not crazy that one of, if not both, Boston and Toronto can bounce back. I would lean towards that being Toronto. You know, if it even happens at all. But that's just kind of my thought. We'll see. I mean, I think the Rays will be solid, and I just can't wait till we play them again. And that's something that has to be circled. That they embarrass us in Tampa. We got to return the favor when they come to our place.
Absolutely, but like that's my question to you, though, right? Like, so like you had Boston. Like, I mean, technically, the only thing that they really lost last year was Bregman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the only difference that they have in their lineup now, like, compared to what was there last year. So, like, my question is like, is Bregman really that fucking good that, like, that Boston just went from being, like, this fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, this team that you had to be worried about to a team that, like, oh, you know what? Like, we're probably going to score 12 runs a game against them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Yeah. Especially Garrett O'Shea, like, he has not looked.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine, but I also think offensively they got lucky last year. We saw that in the wildcard series. They weren't a good offensive team, and I think they missed the opportunity there. I know he hasn't got off to the best start, but I was saying that if they signed Pete Alonso, I think that would have taken their offense to the next level. They just don't have any pop, and that doesn't work in Boston. And I think that's the issue. But like you as well, right? I mean, it's like we'll take it. We want them to be terrible, so that's their problem, not ours. But I do think at the end of the day, I think Tampa will be our top competition, and I really do think Toronto and Boston and Baltimore, for that matter, which are teams that everybody, watch out, in terms of the Yankees for them. I think they'll all miss the playoffs this year. That's what it feels like. It's early, but, we'll see. But I'm just so pumped. Love this start, and I can't wait to watch the Yankees again tonight. But as always, Chief, we appreciate you calling in, and we'll talk soon.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure. Thank you guys for having me on. Hashtag Downtime TV, hashtag TCA. Hashtag level up because that shit's delicious. Let's fucking go Yankees. Let's kick that fucking ass, baby.
Hell yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. So thank you, Chief. Always a great call.
Legend.
And we were already talking about it, but let's officially go to the world of Major League Baseball.
It's deep to left. It's 700. Albert Pujols.
Yeah, what a play. Stop it. Yep. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So today's MLB segment, or really I should say Yankee segment, is brought to you by Velvet Llama. Premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. Ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. And we were already talking about it. The Yankees winning again last night, 4-2 at the hands of the Texas Rangers. And what do you know? Max Fried delivering in a big way for the Yankees. Once again, 6 shutout innings, 4 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, only throwing 89 pitches, so probably could have pitched the 7th, but I think they just felt like with a 4-0 lead, the game was in hand, and they would go to the hands of their bullpen. Fried's ERA now sitting at 2.09. And we'll get to the bullpen in a second, but just this offense came early in the game. Ben Rice, we've been talking about it. I mean, just a budding star before our eyes here. He hit his 10th home run of the season, 3rd inning, an absolute rocket, 404 feet to center field, scoring Trent Grisham. So that gave us a 2-0 lead. Aaron Judge, right after him, goes back to back, 414 feet to the left, similar spot to where he hit his AL record-breaking 62nd home run a few years back. So that made it 3-0. The following inning, Jazz Chisholm, who's really been swinging a hot bat, hit his 3rd home run of the season to make it 4-0. That would actually be the Yankee offense for the night. They had 4 runs, 9 hits. Obviously, those 3 home runs. Didn't get a ton of looks with runners in scoring position. 0 for 2, 7 on base. Only struck out 5 times, and the 9 hits I think is good. They also walked 3 times, which for them actually is pretty low. And it is, yes, Judge with his 11th, Jazz his 3rd, and Ben Rice his 10th. Camilo Doval kind of keeps, rearing his ugly head. I mean, do we want to call him Devin Williams? Maybe not yet, but it feels like he's getting there. His ERA sits at 6.97. He gave up a home run to Jock Peterson when he was ahead in the count, I believe. Other than that, did strike out 2. But, I keep saying it, lower leverage spots for Camilo Doval. Even though, he's a former all-star closer, I get it. But I don't like the way he's looked this year. And I think the lower leverage, the better. And I keep talking about Carlos Legrand, perfect for that 8th inning role. We want to see Cruz kind of settle down, but he could be our 7th inning guy. And then Tim Hill, who followed Doval and has been money. I know he did give up the 1 home run the other day to Christian Walker in the 9th when the game was in hand. But he's about as reliable as they get. A 1-2-3 inning. Oh, not a 1-2-3 inning, excuse me. He did walk 2, but retired without giving up any hits there. So his ERA sits at 1.50. David Bednar did get into a little bit of a situation there. So he comes in, bottom 9, 4-1 lead. And the exact scenario, I did watch this after I had fallen asleep for a second. The 8 o'clock start time, finished around 11. But it was a tough play for Jazz to try to make there from Jake Berger. So he reaches on an infield single. Jock Peterson grounds out. Jazz had tried to get the lead runner Berger at second, couldn't, and they actually had to review this play. It was almost first and second, nobody out. Got him by the smallest of margins. So there's 1 out, runner on second. He strikes out Higashioka, and then Jazz gets a tough hop on a Smith grounder, which gives them first and third, 2 outs. But Ozuna singling moves Smith to second. So first and second, 2 outs. And luckily, Duran, the shortstop, up, grounding into a fielder's choice to Jose Caballero there. So the Yankees win 19-10, 10-9 to 19-10. It's been quite the run for the Yankees now, 11-5 away from Yankee Stadium. The important thing too, first place in the American League East. The Rays are hot though; they've won 5 in a row. It's only a 1.5 lead over them. But you have the laggards behind them: Baltimore 13-15, Toronto 12-16, and Boston 12-17. And also before the game, obviously they had announced that Dominguez was coming up, and we all anticipated this. But Stanton, the calf strain, so he's on the injured list. No timetable. Says it is possible that he could return after the minimum stay. But I think the whole thing is it's April. We got guys to fill the void. It's a good offense with or without Stanton. So we were going to need him for the stretch run. Don't rush it. And Jason Dominguez, I like that he gets the opportunity in his place. I think that's great. So, we'll see too, what they do with the roster maneuvers today. With Stanton on the injured list, it opens up another spot for them. So a lot to like right now. Like I mentioned, back in action in Texas tonight. And Jacob deGrom, who finally, I think it was his first kind of like full season, in a sense, in like 6 years last year, has got out to a good year, good start this year, 2-0, 2-1-3. So Yankees will have their hands full. I mean, it does play to their advantage that they got a lot of lefties, and obviously Dominguez will be hitting from the left side, being a switch hitter. Not to mention that Cam Schlittler, really gives you everything that Jacob deGrom's going to give you. So it feels like, this should be, a lower scoring game, a pitcher's duel, probably both pitchers pitching at least 6 innings. That's what it feels like. Total 7.5. Yankees favorites here at minus 122. So I think, you just want to try to get to deGrom early, get like 2 runs. You get 2 runs the first 3 innings, I think Cam will put us in a position to win. That's how I truly feel. We'll have to see, but it's 8:05 on Prime Video, and these games recently have all been just must-watch TV. A lot of fun when your team is rolling, and rolling is what the Yankees, are doing right now. What we usually do, when Tony's on assignment, usually obviously me and Tony have our, our picks, doing 3 apiece, but usually when he's out, just figure why not just, do the full frenzy. So I would say, Michael, if you want to just strike up the music and we could do a Tuesday edition of the MLB Frenzy, we obviously know where we are going to start, and that is going to be Arlington, Texas, Yankees, Rangers, Globe Life Field. We talked about the 7.5 total. The Yankees minus 122. Schlittler, deGrom. And like I said, I think both pitchers pitch at least 6 innings. I think Cam goes 7 strong and strikes out 9. And I think deGrom goes 6 innings but gives up 3 runs and strikes out 10. And I think you're going to see Judge and Rice go deep again today. So that'd be 12 for Judge, 11 for Rice. And I think Yankees get to that bullpen, which has been good for Texas. But I think no need for Bednar tonight. I think the Yankees will end up winning this game. How about another shutout win for the Yankees? They've been very good at that this year. I'm going to say they win this one 5-0. So give me the Yankees and the under to get started. And coincidentally enough, next on, it's by order of time. They obviously go Yankees first on ESPN because it's your favorite team. But starting at 6:10 in Cleveland, Nick Martinez, Tanner Bybee for the Guardians. The Rays plus 109, Cleveland minus 131. Martinez has pitched well, but to me, it kind of feels like he's over the hill a little bit. So I think the Guardians will win, and usually a Guardians win is from Jose Ramirez, and I think he goes 2 homers, 5 RBIs, and I think all 5 runs scored for the Guardians, courtesy of Jose Ramirez's RBIs. And I think they win 5-1. Give me Cleveland in the under, and we go to Baltimore. Houston and Baltimore. Tang versus Boz. I think this is a slugfest here, which I believe the Astros ended up winning. Yordan Alvarez. It was great to get away from him. I'm going to say he hits 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, and I think the Astros win a wild one, 11-7. So give me the Astros in the over there. Cincinnati and Colorado. The Rockies are hot. They swept the Mets. Everybody sweeps the Mets. Anyway, they are at the Great American Ballpark. Burns versus Freeland. And, they're not playing the Mets. I think Burns has pitched well. We know about Ellie De La Cruz. And I think this is an easy win for the Reds. We'll say Reds in the under. They win 4-1. Giants, Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Luzardo, Molly. Phillies have been a mess. Former Yankee bench coach Rob Thompson on the hot seat. Whispers of Alex Cora replacing him. Obviously, the relationship with Dave Dombrowski. But I think tonight they win. There's too much talent on this team. And I think Jesus Luzardo, who's looked atrocious this year with that 6.91, dials it in. 7 innings, 2 earned. And I think the Phillies end up winning this one 7-3. Phillies in the over. We go to PNC Park. Undecided for the Pirates, and Chris Leahy starting for the Cards. I'll go with the Pirates. O'Neal Cruz was scratched yesterday with that sickness. I think he'll be good to go today. I'm going to say he hits 2 doubles, a homer, and has 2 steals, propelling the Pirates here 5-1. Pirates in the under. We go to Toronto Rogers Center. Peyton Tolley coming off that 11 strikeout performance against the Yankees. Trey Savage, who has some experience with that against the Yankees as well, making his season debut. And these are 2 teams. I know the Red Sox, I guess, has won 3 in a row since Cora was fired. But I'll go with the Blue Jays. Vladdy, I mean, it's just like it seems like he doesn't hit dingers anymore. How about 2 dingers off of Peyton Tolley? And I think Toronto comes alive here. Fans get riled, the home crowd, and they win 8-5. Blue Jays in the over. The Mets obviously been struggling. The sweep against Colorado after the 12-game losing streak. I think you got Clay Holmes, who's pitched well. Zach Littell, I feel like this is the classic game where Holmes pitches well, like 6 innings, 2 earned, but the Mets get like 5 hits, shut out, and lose their 4th straight. And I think the Nationals win 3-0. Nationals and the under, and we go to Atlanta. The Braves are rolling after a disappointing year last year. 20-9 going against Pollock's Tigers. 15-14. Martin Perez on the hill, the longtime veteran. 1-1, 2.70. Casey Mize for Detroit. Go with the upset here. Why not? Give me the Tigers. Give me Gleyber Torres. 2 dingers, 5 RBIs, and I think the Tigers win 6-3. Tigers over. Angels, White Sox. Martin versus Soriano. How about Soriano? No one's talking about this. 5-0 with a .24 ERA. I think that comes to a screeching halt. Murakami's been unbelievable. I think 11 home runs so far. Got him on multiple fantasy teams. How about another 2 homers for Murakami as he continues to shatter that rookie home run record for the month of April. And I think the White Sox win 9-4. White Sox over. Patrick Kelly matched up here in Wisconsin, American Family Field. Milwaukee, the slight favorites here, -115. And I think we'll go with another upset here. Give me the Diamondbacks. Merrill Kelly, terrible so far this year. Dials it in, 6 scoreless. Perdomo hitting for the cycle. Diamondbacks win 4-1. D-backs under. We go to Minnesota. Mariners, Twins. Joe Ryan, Logan Gilbert. If that doesn't have no runs first inning, I don't know what does. And I think the Mariners get the last laugh here. Gilbert, relieved, doesn't have to go against the Yankees. And I think the Mariners win a low-scoring game. We'll say 4-2 Mariners under. We go to San Diego. Walker Buehler matched up against Eduardo Cabrera. Buehler, 5.75. Cabrera's pitched well since coming over for the Marlins. 2.73. Give me the home team. I feel like the Padres are due to kind of really get it going offensively. Bogarts has been surprisingly good. But I'm going to say they win 8-5. Padres over. Speaking of overs, Sutter Health Park, Sacramento, California. Chris Bubik going up against Aaron Savali. And I know typically the Royals don't score a lot. A's aren't great offensively, but that park really delivers a lot of runs. So I think Salvador Perez, the grizzled vet, as Tony would say, 3 home runs in a wild one. I'm going to say A's win. Walk-off homer, Nick Kurtz. They win 10-9. So we'll go A's in the over. Last game Dodgers barely won last night, 5-4 over the Marlins. Ohtani on the hill versus Jansen Junk. And I think the Dodgers win this one easier. I'm going to say shutting them out. Ohtani 7 scoreless, 12 strikeouts, hits a home run. Everyone goes crazy on Twitter. And the Dodgers win 6-0. Dodgers under. And just like that, your MLB frenzy here on a Tuesday. And we can actually keep the music up and go to another edition, Michael, of the Immaculate Grid. The baseball ones, those have been our sweet spot of recent. And no local feel here, but that's all right. So we'll get this together, momentarily. And what I'm thinking, let me just plug this in real quick. Hopefully the computer speed today is a little better than it's been in recent days. I always could just do it on my phone as well. That might be the better way. But what I'm thinking here is a guy that you're familiar with, that we grew up with. I'm curious if you're actually going to get who I'm thinking about here. So, second base, Yankees. Who do you think I'm talking about? From back in the day. Like, not too back in the day. Like, he was playing when we were growing up.
Soriano?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking loved Alfonso.
That swing, that
Where
power,
am I
that
going?
speed. Bottom right, Michael.
Bottom right, Barnes.
Yes.
Look at that first time. Tony can never.
1%.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. So love to see that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my phone so it goes a lot quicker now. All right, and then we could do Padres, Cubs, Craig Kimbrell. And that's an old 3%. Great. And then Cubs, born outside the 50. So bottom left, Erasmus Ramirez. Oh yeah, you could do it that way too.
Yeah,
There you go.
got-
Wow,
yeah,
wow. This guy's been here before, huh? All right. So we're talking, let's see, the 300 home runs. So I believe, let me just make sure, because I feel like this one is giving me, yes. So Mariners 300 home runs, Richie Sexson.
Wow.
There we go. All right, so now we got to do 300 home runs for the Padres. I think I have this one as well.
All right, we're gonna
Gary Sheffield.
see. Wow, I loved his swing.
Yeah. No, very, very sweet swing. That's for sure. And then I'm thinking, yes, Dead Nuts, Edwin Jackson.
Where's Dead Nuts?
Come on, you heard that one yesterday.
Yes,
We love Renee.
we do.
And then below him, Yorbit Vivas. Great.
Wow, 0.4.
We are moving and grooving here, so we got to think. Let's see, Mariners and Cubs. Just trying to think. I mean, I don't know if I feel like Moyer might be too high. Yeah. Wow. Okay, can't do that. And then let's see. So wasn't Mariners, Cubs, outfield? Because it wasn't Rich Harden. Just see here. So what am I missing? Setup guy. Trying to think about Mariners relievers. Let's see. You could do okay, so top left, Matthew Boyd. All right, and then we just have the Nationals and the Nationals and the Mariners, excuse me. Let's see, Nationals, Mariners player. Do Jeff Fasaro. $21.
It's very
Blackjack.
impressive. Oh,
Kind of felt like it was, I don't know, it was meant to be kind of.
it is.
Gridiron, we go here. Let's see what we got. Recording an interception. That is a nice one. All right, so let's think about that here. Who was the guy? Darren. Let's see. Was it Darrent? Trying to get this spelling here. Let's see. I know this will be a good one. Okay, so for the Broncos, interception, Darrent. Nice. All
Impressive
right.
there.
And then let's see. So for the Texans, I'm trying to think. Let me just make sure Jonathan Joseph's not like crazy. I feel like I could probably get more creative as well. Yeah. Okay. Do Jadeveon Clowney for the Texans interception.
Texans interception, Clowney.
Yeah. Just so much. Up.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at you.
All right, and then we gotta just do the Bengals interception there. Let's see. So we could do their do Adam Jones.
Wow.
All right, and then we got let's see here with the Seahawks Broncos. Oh yeah, what's that guy's name? Harris, Shelby Harris. Okay, yeah, so top left, Shelby Harris. Okay, and then we gotta think this. So the Texans, the Titans, Broncos should be Finnegan, I think. No? Okay, so he wasn't. That's weird. But then we could do maybe Folk? Let's see. Make sure. Is that gonna be? Okay, so you could do Chester Pitts for Seahawks Texans. Okay, and then we gotta, let's see, so the Bengals and the Seahawks. Who's it? Dunlap? Like Carlos Dunlap? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Carlos Dunlap, bottom left. Surprised that was that high. All right, so the Titans, Broncos. You could do Travis Henry, top middle. Oh, yeah, top middle, yeah.
Travis what?
Henry. Okay, so now we got Tennessee with the Texans. You want to do Deonta Foreman? It's spelled weird. Just search Foreman. It'll be easier. F-O. Yeah, the middle one there. Okay. So now we just have Bengals and Titans. Let's see. Do Lorenzo Neal.
There you go.
All right, not bad.
No.
And this is where you get a little jacked up. The basketball grid. Oh, okay. I feel like there's been a lot. No. That's not good enough.
Yeah, no, yeah. I guess we'll do ESPN Prime.
It's so annoying how we can't go MJ.
Yeah.
All
right, focus.
Let's see. The one team always who's the guy in the Knicks? He was like a rookie last year. He would like go up and down. Kolek, right? Is he still on the Knicks?
Yeah, Tyler Kolek.
Yeah, that's never mind. 19%.
Yeah,
Tough crowd,
yeah,
dude.
definitely.
Tough crowd. And Norm Powell for top left is 11.
It's too high.
Brian.
Come on.
Let's see here. Was Collison?
I hope this is right.
Okay, but
Should have gone Tyler.
I tried to tell you.
Nah. One team.
Aaron Aflalo, Magic Blazers, 8%.
Magic Blazers, Aaron.
Chauncey Billups too is it's AA.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry. It's this is so weird. ARRON.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy?
that is.
Bottom left is Chauncey Billups, 3%.
That's good.
Okay, so for the Hawks, let's see. Hawks, Clips, or Blazers. One team Hawks, Jalen Johnson, but who else is on the Hawks that's like Magic Hawks. Clippers Hawks. Zaza. Not Schroeder. Maybe he wasn't on the Clippers. Not Batum. Magic Hawks. Magic Hawks feels like a weird one. And Magic Knicks should be easy.
T-Mac.
T-Mac. I wonder what the deal is with that one.
Even Penny did too.
T-Mac's 15%. And then did that or did Steve Francis play on the Magic?
Yes.
Positive?
Yeah.
Then I would say that's the one if he did. That I could just look it up real quick.
Yeah, I do. I think it is. No, maybe.
Yeah, see
Yeah.
that? See? Dude, you know what's crazy too? He only played 8 years in the NBA.
It's crazy.
Feels like he was like a 15-year vet.
Yeah. So he did.
I gotta check. Let's see. Orlando. Yes. Yes. Okay.
There it is.
All right.
Yeah, it did seem like he played longer.
The Hawks only one team
I know, it's tough.
besides Jalen Johnson.
It's really like.
Dude, do Riceacher, the number 1 pick from a couple years ago.
Oh yeah. Ricochet.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, well,
We weren't really gonna get it.
no. There's no like.
It feels like Blazers. It feels like we're missing somebody there. Or I mean, we could go. Oh, by the way, breaking news.
Oh.
We interrupt this for a special announcement from the Downtime news desk. Phillies have fired manager Rob Thompson.
Wow.
And replaced him. Josh B's ears might perk up, maybe Don Offender as well, with Don Mattingly.
Shut up.
So your new manager of the Philadelphia Phillies, Don Mattingly.
That's sick.
You heard it here first.
Now the Mets are really
ESPN.
screwed.
And I am really screwed because I keep itching my leg, and now I have blood on my pants. So that's
Oh, no.
great.
Man down.
But yeah, good to see Donnie Baseball out
Yeah.
there. You know, he was before our time, really, or at least
He
my
was,
time.
yeah.
But so I think that'll work out well. But we go back to the previously scheduled programming of the Immaculate Grid. And I think, what was it? Was it Batum? Oh, no, Powell is 11. I mean, do you think we just go with that top left?
Pow?
No, Norman Powell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then we just need, let's see, the Clippers. Is it, no, it's not him.
Jamal? Crawford?
Yes.
We could do Lou Williams, too.
Jamal Crawford's 10. Good enough.
Good enough.
And then we just need Magic Hawks. Let's see. Oh, we could do Zaza Pachulia.
That's a good one. There we go.
And Josh B, we missed all of his comments.
Oh, no.
But he was riled for Donnie Baseball.
Oh.
And then he did have Al Harrington. Josh, we love you. Sorry
Josh,
about
these
that.
Knicks, Magic, Chris Duhon. These are so much better.
Yeah.
Oh, good one.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Josh.
That's Barnes' fault.
We do appreciate you, though. And I think what would be a good idea is if before we wrap up, if we could just go to the world of the National Basketball Association.
We can do that.
The Bulls got LeBron James at the buzzer. He banks in the three, and the Lakers win the game.
All right. And I believe, actually, let me just make sure about this. I didn't get an alert, but I saw something in a group chat. Let me see. Yes, we do have more breaking news.
Wow.
The New York Yankees will recall highly regarded pitching prospect Elmer Rodriguez this week, as first reported by Yankees farm manager Aaron Boone tells the Yankees that the 22-year-old righty will start Wednesday's game against the Texas Rangers. He will oppose former Yankee Nathan Eovaldi, and Will Warren was scheduled to make that start Wednesday, and instead will start this weekend against the Orioles. So that is some exciting news, and I think Josh B is even pumped about that one.
I would hope so.
Could be the future of the Yankees organization, and got him in a trade with the Boston Red Sox, interestingly enough, for Carlos Navarez, who's been okay, but Elmer Cruz seems like he could be a stud starting pitcher, which would allow Carlos Negreanu to move to the bullpen for now. But we do have the finals here. Finals logo. I mean the
Playoff
the tournament bracket. Yes.
Yeah.
So come on, this isn't my forte. You take it away.
No, you know a lot,
shoot from
though.
the hip, though. I mean, Knicks tonight, but what? Just give me it all.
I mean, I
wanna hear it
did.
all.
Did I not say Pistons are in trouble?
Yes, that's crazy.
And they're down
crazy.
3-1 right now as of last night. I still think they could come back and push it to 7, But, Orlando is one of those teams that's good. They have good players. They're finally healthy, and they're clicking at the right time, and that's all you need sometimes. We're going to stay in the East. Isn't a series till a team wins on the road. So the Cavs and Raptors are tied 2-2. Both did their job at home. Both look like different teams at home. So
it's kind of funny. So there's this guy who he's like works for ABC, and he's from Ohio, so he's a big Cavs. And I kind of was just one of those mornings doing a bunch of stuff. I'm sure what you've dealt with, where you're kind of half paying attention to what people are saying, but I really didn't mean it. But he's asking, "Oh, who do you think has a chance for the East?" And I forget that he's like, and I'm Cavs fan. I'm like, "Oh, well, I mean, I would hope the Knicks, but like I could see it being Boston." And he's like, "Oh, so no Cavs?" And I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. No, it's one of those things, like, I feel like, and again, like, I'm not, like, tuned into it that much, but it's like, I feel like they could, but doesn't it just feel like they're just not, though?
No, I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
They have good players. It's just, I don't know. We'll see. I like Donovan Mitchell, and I want to see him go past the first round and do well, but we'll see. I think they can. Raptors are a good team, though. I've always said it all year. They have length, they have depth, and even Emmanuel Quickly isn't playing right now. So if they had Quickly playing, it could have been even different.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Knicks Hawks, 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. Big game.
Yeah, but
big game.
the scheduling error with the Yankee game going on at the same time.
Yeah, I know. That's
bad job.
NBA needs to work on
Start that thing at 5:00.
Honestly, do a 1:00 game.
Yeah.
That'd be a great in the first round if they had 1:00 games.
Yeah.
To go to early.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
No, because baseball does it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like an earlier.
That'd be like, I like early games because then you still have the rest of the night and you can have a good time. And
yes. No. I always say if you can clear the schedule, but the weekday day games are the best.
They're the best.
Yeah.
But
how do you feel though? You think they win tonight?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they do lose. Hawks, Jalen Johnson hasn't even played well in this series yet. So, I mean, if he plays well tonight, that could be trouble for them. But if the Knicks do win, I think this is a great first round playoff team for them because it really gets them locked in for the next round, which would be either the Celtics or the Sixers.
Can they beat the Celtics?
I think so.
Okay. Need to play a perfect game though. Pitch a perfect game, you could say.
Yeah. I think they could beat them, but the Celtics are also clicking at the right time. Like Pritchard, your guy, is cooking right now.
Yeah.
And it's tough because I like the Sixers. I really do. I just, it's unfortunate. Joel had the surgery right before and all this stuff, and he comes back, and it's just a little tough. Tough timing, as some would say. But they have a good team. They have a good squad. We'll see. I think they could win tonight, 7:00 Eastern time. Spurs, Blazers down 3-1. You'd probably say it's over, but things got a little chippy at the end. Maybe that motivates the Blazers to push it to a game 6. I'll go Blazers tonight. But I won't be. I wouldn't be surprised
if they
though.
Just lose tonight.
Yeah. Honestly, Minnesota. Jokic has a amazing game last night to push it to 3-2. This is brewing into a nice little rivalry here with the last couple of years, them playing and facing off.
Can they complete the comeback here from 3-1?
I mean, isn't Anthony Edwards out right now?
Oh, yes, I did see that. Yeah.
That's
with that in mind.
That's tough.
Yeah, maybe.
They definitely can. Left knee hyperextension and bone bruise. Week to week.
Yeah, later in the postseason. Yeah.
He avoided ligament damage.
The Nuggets just have been a weird team. Like, obviously, they played well last night, but it would be interesting to see without Edwards, if they go, full throttle and come back and win the series.
Yeah. And then last night, the Thunder get the job done.
Business-like.
Yes, sweep. Little weird in the series. The ref calls
Scott Foster?
I forgot the guy's name, but 2 games ago, I don't know if you saw this, but Devin Booker was just getting like the worst calls. He had a pump fake and one, it looked like, and they call an offensive foul. Shea goes down in the other end, does the same thing. He gets the free throw.
Well, I heard everybody just complaining about that.
And then another one, he goes for a ball's going out of bounds, dude. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
He runs to get the ball. I'm not even joking. Isn't looking. Because he's going to grab it and save it.
Yeah.
Just throws it behind his back. Hits Caruso. They tee him up.
Wow. That's
Like,
crazy.
It's a little sus.
Yeah.
A little weird. And Lakers, Wednesday night, looking to close out the Rockets at home. And I think they get it done. And, I'm thinking about Buckta here. I remember, as much as I don't like LeBron,
Right.
he is a great player. And I've always said that. And he's proved it in this series. He's proved it the last couple of weeks of the regular season when he became the number one option again. And it'll be another stain. And I know he got injured in practice and this and that. And then he got injured in game 2, I think it was. Durant, though, another blemish on his career.
Yeah. Weird career.
Weird. He should have just stayed in OKC all those years.
Yeah.
He should have just fought it through. They went to the Western Conference Finals. They lost. He joins Golden State. That beat. It just was like, you're just shot.
And imagine if he stayed, though, with Golden State, too.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, because then it would have got to the point, he wins 5-6 titles.
Who knows? Yeah, honestly. Definitely, dude.
Yeah.
And then I think Austin Reeves comes back either tonight, Wednesday. If I were them, I would sit him one more game.
Because I think you could just win it tonight.
Yeah, or Wednesday. Yeah, definitely think.
Wednesday,
yeah, I think so too. It's like just try to win it without those two guys. Then they come back next round. You have them ready and fresh for the Thunder, and then anything could happen, dude. What's his name is out. Their shooting guard, he's injured for OKC.
Oh, Williams.
Williams injured. What's his injury? Grade 1, and you know all about this, left hamstring strain because of all baseball players that deal with it, how long they're out. That's not like just something you come back from, because if you come back too early, you do it again very easily. And then also, you don't want to come back too early because then you're like compensating your other body parts and you could get an injury elsewhere.
Good.
So, dude, I don't know. I do think the Lakers could give a run for their money for Thunder. And
that would be wild.
That would be it's going to be a good series. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope the Knicks, I think this is they're going to win. They're going to win the series. And I think they can really, dude, if you just think about it, if you're the coaching staff there, you're just like, get past Boston.
Yeah.
Like one game at a time. You get past Boston, you're going to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, you did it last year.
Yeah.
So
obviously, what's his name got hurt, but Tatum. But yeah, dude, it's been a good playoffs. Been fun to watch. I shout out Armani Buckets. If you guys need someone on TikTok to recap games, he does a great job.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
He's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Like anytime I just go watch his stuff and you get everything.
I think it's perfect. These days everybody wants just like a quick thing. You
Yeah.
don't have the patience, for the whole full game or whatever. So
Yeah.
I think that plays well. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What's your your score prediction for tonight?
Let's go 110 105 Knicks.
Okay.
Tough game, but
Yeah.
they get it.
Yeah, and then obviously people going nuts in the street, I'm sure.
Oh, those are
as
those
always.
are crazy. Those people are crazy.
Ever since the Bing Bong.
Yeah, it's just like a thing now.
So yeah, we'll see what happens there. And then really, other than that, last night Penguins live to die another day, beating the Flyers. So down 3-2 there as the series will shift to Philadelphia for Game 6. And the Golden Knights even things up in Utah. They're 5-4 in overtime. So that series is tied at 2 apiece. And then I believe it's tonight that the Sabres, have a chance here to knock out the Boston Bruins, and because they lead that series 3-1. Yeah, so that's 7:30 on TNT, or I clicked on Wednesday action, but it is Tuesday. That's 7:30 TNT. Buffalo a chance to go to the second round. The Stars and Wild, they're tied at 2. That's 8 o'clock on ESPN. And then Connor McDavid could be going home early. Rogers Place will have something to say about that. That game is at 10 o'clock on TNT as they look to stave off elimination, down 3-1.
Crazy.
So, a lot going on in the world of sports here. That's pretty much, where we are at. A great show today. Appreciate you holding it down, Michael. We wanted to thank everybody for tuning in and continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page. Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Yankees, and we will see you.
Oh.
Mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we